Welcome to our kitchen. I'm Kelly and this is Kaiya with the Art Garage, and we have been making Play-Doh for kiddos for years, and we want to share with you our very favorite recipe. We've already made red and yellow. We're going to make blue today and show you how we teach color mixing to kids. Come on over. Alright, so first we put our dry ingredients in. So that is half a cup of flour and a 1/4 cup salt. The cream to tartar, which is the only tricky ingredient. I don't know what people use cream to tartar for besides making Play-Doh, but that's the only thing that you might not have handy. Everything else you'll have. And then we give the dry ingredients a little whisk, and then turn on some heat and start adding our wet ingredients.
You want to add those wet ingredients pretty gradually to your Play-Doh. And you want, this is kind of crucial to be stirring a lot during this process. It's nice to have 2 sets of hands going because it starts setting up pretty fast.
So maybe your kiddo's adding ingredients while you're stirring, but here's our oil. You can add that and then add your water.
And it looks pretty soupy at first, but just keep stirring and that moisture will start to evaporate and we'll get a dough.
You can also add like essential oils to this to make it smell good. We actually added some cinnamon, which was fun, and our red actually smells like cinnamon.
Yeah.
But almond is a really good extract to add. So I'm going to add that to this blue. That's actually my very favorite, is the almond smell. Kai, what's your favorite?
I like the cinnamon. It kind of turns it brown though, so it's nice to look, use the cinnamon in the red. And now we're adding the food coloring.
You could actually make this in a big batch and split it up and add it, but I really like to add it while you're cooking it. It seems to mix a little better. You want me to take a turn mixing?
Sure.
You want to add a little more food coloring?
Sure.
Here it is starting to set up pretty quick. And it starts to get kind of hard to mix. That's good, thank you.
So if you have another adult in the house, you might want to switch off.
It's like when your dad makes fudge.
Yeah.
This is not nearly as bad as when you make fudge.
Oh, it's much more stressful than fudge.
Yeah.
This is not stressful. It's getting there.
Yeah. No, I think it's set up. It's just getting the color mixed in now. Cool.
So once your dough is pretty set up and stiff, you want to just turn off that heat and then just work in that color that you added with the food coloring to get it all mixed up.
And we'll mix this a little bit more when it cools. It's pretty hot right now. All right.
Awesome.
So we've just set these down on some
Parchment paper.
You could use wax paper. And then I'm going to go mix the rest of this blue in. Now what we do when we teach kids color mixing is split our dough into 4. Right? 3. 2 to mix and 1 to keep.
Yeah.
So you want to keep it pure.
If you're going to make a rainbow, you want to take each color, each of the primary colors. We use yellow, red, and blue. And you want to divide that into 3 equally sized chunks. You actually want your chunk that you're going to keep red or yellow or blue to be a little bit bigger. So you want 1 kind of big chunk and then 2 a little bit smaller chunks. So these ones will mix and this one will be still red. So you can see you get a really nice Play-Doh texture. And then this one smells like cinnamon.
This
It
one's
smells-
almost small.
This one's vanilla, but it doesn't really smell. We didn't put vanilla.
Okay, I really love that.
Blue.
Cinnamon. I got my finger blue.
Oh. Okay.
Here's our blue to keep.
Yellow.
Our yellow to keep. And then you just take these and mix two together.
And then see what you get. Green.
So if your kids don't know the color wheel, this can be really fun because they won't know what color they're going to get. But yellow and red will give you orange.
Blue and yellow will give you green.
And
you can start to see the more you work it in, you start to get a little green there. Just keep squishing it. It's kind of hot when it comes off the stove, so just be careful with that too. Feels really nice once it's warm though.
And what color do you get when you mix red and blue?
Red and blue is gonna be purple.
So then you can just have a good time mixing these together and teaching your kids color mixing, because this is how paints mix together, just
The same.
Awesome. Well, have fun playing with your Play-Doh. Thanks for tuning in.